Hi, Sam here from the Tabletop Hub, and today I'm going to teach you how jumping and climbing works in Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. So jumping and climbing can be done as part of your model's movement phase. All you've got to do is take an agility attribute test as soon as your model reaches the gap or obstacle that it needs to climb. But as with all things in this game, there's a few extra notes that you need to keep in mind. When jumping, you can only jump a gap as long as you have enough available movement remaining to place your model's base fully on the other side of the gap you're jumping over, which makes sense, otherwise you'd fall down into the gap, never to be seen again. But if you pass the agility test, place your model on the other side of the gap and continue your movement if you have movement remaining. If you fail your agility test, then you're unfortunately going to take some fall damage. First of all, place your model on the lower terrain level, halfway between where they started the jump and where they hoped to end up. So for example, if I was attempting to jump a 5-inch gap, my model would be placed 2.5 inches away from the jump's starting point. The amount of fall damage your model takes is based on the distance fallen, and modiphius have created an incredibly useful little table for this. Work out the total height level of your model's starting position and deduct the model's own height level. The difference affects the amount of damage taken. This means that larger models take less damage than smaller models. If your model suffers any damage after their armor roll, their movement action ends where they land. If you don't take any damage, you can continue moving. So that's jumping, and climbing works in a very similar way. A model can climb any obstacle up to its own height level. The model must end with its base fully on an accessible platform and move no further than its movement allowance, much like jumping. If you fail the climbing agility test, your model simply stays where it was and its movement action ends. You don't take any damage, which is quite nice. And that's how jumping and climbing works in Elder Scrolls Call to Arms. If you found this video helpful, why not hit the subscribe button or check out more videos explaining how to play the game down in the video description. But until next time, have a great week. I'll speak to you all soon.